Okay, good morning everyone. Let us start with the lesson number 3. The lesson number 3 is about relating the fractions with the decimal and with the percentage. So we have to relate all of them. Convert fraction into decimal, decimal into fraction, converting the decimal into percent, percent into decimal, like this. So first of all we will understand their meaning and then I will tell you how to convert them. What is a fraction? I already told you. Fraction means part over whole. Part over whole. Let us understand it with the help of an example. Let's say there is a pizza. Okay, this pizza has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many slices? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 slices, right? Okay. Now let's say this 7 is here. 7 yani all these slices. All yani whole. This is the whole pizza. Whole pizza has how many slices? 7 slices. Now Muhammad was very hungry, so he ate 5 slices. He ate how many slices? 5 slices. Now this 5, it is a part of whole, a portion of whole, right? So we call it part. If I want to write it in the fraction form, I will write it as 5 over 7. That he ate 5 slices out of 7 slices. This is my fraction. This is my fraction. Where whole represent total, all. Okay? And the part represent a portion of the all. The portion of the total. Okay? Now this is fraction. Number over number. Part over whole. What is decimal? Decimal यानी a number with a point. A number with a point. For example, 2.34, 5.6, 1.25, 0.75. These are decimal number. Okay. So any number with a point is known as decimal number. Next is percent. You already know percent. Percent means comparing a number by 100, or we can say taksim 100, compare 100, right? So 45% here means 45 out of 100, and 52% means 52 out of 100. Now the meaning of all the three things are clear, right? Let us see how to convert them. Okay. um, One second. Now see, if I want to change a percent to number, going from percent to number, you will always do taksim 100. Always do taksim 100. But if you have any number yani it can be a fraction also, it can be a decimal also. Fraction also or decimal also. If you want to change the number into percent, you will always do multiply 100. Let us take an example. If I have 3 over 4, this is a number. This is a number. Yes, you don't see any percent sign, and this is a number. I want to convert it into percentage. Okay. What will I do? Number to percent yani multiply 100. So do multiply 100. So check 3 over 4 multiply 100. 100 taksim 4, 25. Yani 4 times 25 gives me 100. Okay. What is left here? 3 times 25. 3 times 25, 75. Yani 3 over 4 is equal to 75%. Okay. Now if I have 0. Let's say 65 and I want to convert it into percentage, again same thing, multiply 100. Yes. Now whenever you see a decimal number and you want to change it into percentage, just shift the decimal 2 places to the right side. Now if I put the decimal here, after there is no number, so khalas, you can remove the decimal and simply write it as 65%. If I have, let's say, 0.125, so I will shift the decimal 1 step, 2 step, and this will become 12.5%. Why did I move only 2 steps? Because when you multiply by 100, multiply something by 100, it has 2 zeros, right? These 2 zero means the decimal will shift 2 steps to the right side. Okay, so like this. Understood? Now the reverse is, if you have a percent and you want to change it into a number. For example, let's say I have 45%. So simply this will become, I told you, We will do Taqsim 100, right or no? So see, Taqsim 100, finish. Now you can simplify this. Taqsim 5, 9 over 20. This is fraction. And if you want to change it into decimal, very simple. This was 45 over 100, yes or no? How many zeros? 2 zeros, correct? Now when we are doing Taqsim, we will go on the left side. So starting from here, I will jump 2 numbers and I will put the decimal here. This will become 0.45. Simple or no? Again, take one more example. If I have, let's say, 25%, okay, and I want to change it into decimal. So 25% means 25 over 100. Yes, 2 zeros, just shift 2 steps. This will become 0.25 as decimal, and as fraction it will be how much? 25 over 100. And then you can just simplify it further. So I hope you get the idea how to do it. Now let us do some questions. I will just erase this much so that I have space to write. Okay, now let us do some questions. First is convert the 15% to fraction. Very easy. We are going from percent to number. So simply Taqsim 100. Percent यानी Taqsim 100. Yes. So 15 over 100. Now this is not the final answer. We can still simplify it. If you see 5 and 0 in the end of any number, 5 and 0 in the end of, at the end of any number, you can do Taqsim 5. You can do divided by 5. Taqsim 5. 15 divided 5, 3. How? 5 times 3 give me 15. Yes, that is why 15 divided 5 means 3. 5 times how much will give you 100? 20. It means 100 Taqsim 5 will give me 20. This is my fraction and the final answer. Next question. Convert 1 over 4. Now what is 1 over 4? 1 over 4 is a fraction. So we have to convert the fraction into decimal as well as percent. So let us convert it into percent first. I told you will do what? Multiply by 100, correct? So 1 over 4 multiply by 100 means 100 over 4, which means 100 Taqsim 4, 25%. So this is how much? 25%. Yes. Now we have to convert it into a decimal also. So if I have 25% now, I told you, if you want to change it into decimal, what will you do? Simply shift the point, put the point after 2 numbers, and this will become 0.25. 0.25. Now there is one more way. If someone is trying to convert the fraction into decimal, okay, fraction into decimal, he can use division also. He can use what? Division also. Let me show you here, whichever thing you like. Okay, now see, this is how much? 1 divided by 4. If I want to change it into decimal, what will I do? I will do divide. 1 will go inside, 4 will go outside. Now the 1 is small, correct? So 1 is smaller than 4, correct? So I will put a decimal in the answer, and the decimal will give me the power to write 0. Now do I have 10 in the table of 4? No. So what is the closest number which is smaller than 10 in the table of 4? It is 4 times 2, 8. We write that 8, we do minus, we get 2. Now we have decimal, we can again put 0. 4 times how much give you 20? 4 times 5 gives you 20. Do minus, you get 0. Yani we do not leave the decimal alone. Both sides there should be some number. If there is no number here, you can always write 0. So the answer is 0.25. You can check. Same answer. Yes or no? So you can do division also if you want, and like this also if you want. Okay. Let us move to the next question. Convert 0.35 into fraction as well as percent. It is very easy. You have 0.35. Let us change it to percentage. Converting number to percent, multiply 100. Here I have 2 zeros. and decimal will jump 2 steps right side, and this will become 35%, right? Now we want to change it into fraction. Percent यानी तकसीम 100, so 35 over 100, correct? Now I can do taqseem 5 and taqseem 5. Why? Because I see 5 and 0 in the end, which means taqseem 5 is possible. 35 divided by 5, 7. 100 divided by 5, 20. So 7 over 20 is the fraction, and 35% is the percent. Okay. Now, shall we move further? One more thing. If you want to go from decimal to fraction directly, I will tell you this thing. Okay, you want to remove the point, right? Because in the fraction there is no point right now here. So check after the point how many numbers are there. 2 numbers, right? So you write the 35 first without decimal, and down, because there are 2 numbers after the decimal, just put 20 down. See, this will become same like this, correct? And then you can do taqseem 5, and this will become 7 over 20. I'm just telling you different ways to do it, so whichever clicks you, you can use it. Okay. Now, last question of this lesson. When a blue whale feed, they can take in 1:1 over 25 times of their body weight in food and water in a single gulp. Okay, when the whale is eating food, when it is feeding, it can take 1:1 over 25 times of their body weight food inside in one time. Okay, so he wants to represent it in the form of a percent. Okay, so yani we have to change this mixed number into percent. Let's do this. We have 1:1 over 25, correct? First we will change it into a fraction. How? Take the 25 and multiply it here. So 25 multiply 1, 25. Then add it to the numerator. So 25 multiply 1, 25, plus 1 is 26. Then do taqseem. Taqseem here how much? 25. Put the same number down. Now you want to change it into percent, so do multiply 100. Number to percentage यानी multiply 100. So 26 multiply 100 over 25. Now 25 times how much give you 100? 25 times 4. So 100 divided by 25 will be 4. What do I have? 26 times 4. So 26 times 4 how much? 104. You can check 26 times 4. 4 times 6, 24. So 4 here, 2 up. Again 4 times 6, 24. In the 24, 4 will go down, 2 will go up. Now 4 times 2, 8. Then 8 plus 2, 10. So 104%. Because this is percent now. Okay. I hope you understood the lesson. Now you can practice the questions from the book. And if you have any doubt, any problem, you can watch the video again, or you can come to me in the class and ask me the doubts. Okay. So this lesson is over. Goodbye and study hard.